welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the background noise. We are in a different setting today. We're outside on my drive. Basically in today's video I'm going to be doing another car tour, and that is because recently me and Sam have got a new car. I've still got my Fiat 500, so this car is a shared car. You all loved my Fiat 500 car tour, so I thought I'd do a car tour on this, and this is the new Audi Q3 SPORTBACK edition. And yeah, it's just such a beautiful car. Sam's basically using it more so at the minute than me, because obviously I've still got my Fiat 500. Eventually I'm gonna sell my Fiat 500 and then we'll just have this as a shared car in general, but it's such a beautiful car, so I just wanted to show you all, and I just thought it'd be interesting because it is a brand new car and there's not many of them around. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on into the video. If you do enjoy, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Let's just get on into the video. This is the car. I will obviously show you around it more in detail in a minute. You would have seen the montage before this, so I hope that helped a little bit as well. But basically the colour of the car is rock grey, so it's like it comes off grey in some lights, and then I always find you can sometimes see it as a greeny grey. It's quite a nice unique colour. So it's an Audi Q3 SPORTBACK edition. It's S-line and it's 3.5 TDI. There we go. I don't really know, so I've got Sam in the background telling me some bits about it because I don't know all of the ins and outs of it, and this one's quite high spec, so yeah, we've got Sam helping us along the way too. So I'm just going to basically show you around, and if you have any other questions, obviously don't be afraid to leave them down in the comments down below. And yeah, let's just get on into the more in-depth tour. So one of Sam's favourite things about this car is the grille on the front. It basically comes with a gloss inside it, so you get all the glossy bits on the grille, and it's just so smart. So the glossy bits come on the grille, the wing mirrors, these trims of the windows and things like that. These are the wheels, the front wheels. And then this is the back. This is probably one of the most different things about this Q3. It's so nice. It's called a SPORTBACK edition because it's flatter, and then obviously it's got more of a sport back. So then it's got all the grills on the end here, and there's no exhaust, which is funny. It's just a diffuser, yeah. It's an automatic opening boot, which is cool, especially when you've got your hands full with shopping. So there's all chrome bits inside here as well. And the boot is absolutely huge. Sam will just move the bottom bit out for you. So underneath here is more storage, as you can see. So it's just so spacious. Such a good car for like a family. And then you've got like little compartments in the side as well. We've got like a little first aid kit there. But yeah, it is so spacious. Really, really nice. And then if you press that button, and then it just closes. So here is the back of this car. So here's the inside of the door. You've got the little chrome bits there, the nice chrome handle. They've got automatic windows. Obviously you can control the back ones from the front too. You've got little compartments here for like water bottles, and then deep compartments obviously in the door too. There's some nice leg space, fans, and then obviously this car is a 5-seater. So here are the seats. The middle seat as well, when you're not using it, does have this really cool armrest, and then it has a little compartment here with drinks holders in, which is super cool. So that is really stiff because we don't really use it. We don't sit in, because obviously there's only 2 of us at the minute. We don't sit in the back. But yeah, so that is the back. So this is the passenger side, obviously the same type of thing. But yeah, so it's got all of the chrome bits on this door as well. The window, the little drinks compartments or whatever you want to store in there. At night as well, it's got all of the internal and external mood lighting, which is so cool. It shines the Audi ring lights on the floor, so obviously I'll show you all that later. So they have, in the front we have electric seats, so this, you push this forward to obviously move your seat forward, push it back to push it back, and then this like down to lay the seat down, and up to obviously have it up. And then this, if you push it up, it raises you up. If you push it down, it raises the seat down. So this is apparently the lumbar support. I don't really know obviously the ins and outs of everything, but I think it pushes it out to support your back more. And then on the seat as well, this pulls out. You've got more like leg support for your legs. I don't need that because I've not really got long legs. So then we go on to the inside bit. This is where the mood lighting shows as well. This bit lights up at night. It looks so cool, and I love the detailing on this bit, as you can see. It's all like obviously black gloss finish around the fans and everything. So we've got a massive screen in the middle, and then we've also got a big virtual cockpit behind the steering wheel, which shows your maps on it and everything like that, and any details that you need to know obviously when you're driving the car, like the speedometer and whatever else. This is touchscreen as well, and it's just so good. Obviously I'll show you more in detail of all the buttons and that when the car's on. This is an automatic car as well, as you can see, so you can drive it in neutral if you wanted to, but we never do. It's just so much better driving it in automatic. It's a 7-speed s-tronic, whatever that means. I don't really know. I've just got Sam feeding me information, but obviously it's got the S-line wheel. I love this. This is probably one of my favourite things. This and the mood lighting. I just love the feel of the wheel. It just feels so luxurious. And then obviously it's got the flat sport bottom, which is amazing. So yeah, that is the front. As you can see, the seats are just nice and comfy, and they look really sporty as well. So it's going to beep, so you'll just have to excuse that. It's because the doors are open. It's so hot today and I can't bear to have them shut. So this is the screen. Every time it updates the maps, makes them a bit newer. It uses Google Maps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it uses Google Maps, so it's all up to date. It's so good.
Sure, I'm going now.
Let me show you. So this is the navigation. Look how cool that is. So you can use the satellite version and the other version as well. But yeah, you can zoom in, zoom out. So that's the maps. Then obviously you've got your radio, which I'm going to turn down because otherwise I'll get copyrighted. So you've got your radio, you can tune your radios. You've got your media, which we always play Spotify through. Actually no, we don't. We play it through Apple CarPlay, sorry. So this is Sam's Spotify on here. As you can see, it's so good. So he played car wash earlier because we were washing this car before we did this video. But yeah, so it shows some of the apps on your phone. So like when you get your calls, your messages, tells you obviously your phone battery percentage, the time, and yeah, whatever else you need to know. This is the car option. So you've got parking aid, driver assist, so it beeps obviously when you're reversing. But yeah, so it has all of these different options, lights and vision, so that's like changing the interior. Oh yeah. So you can choose what colours you will have the background lights. It's so cool. Yeah, so you get to choose all of these colours. So yeah, that is mainly that. So obviously when you do have the maps and like the navigation on, it does come up in the cockpit as well. So as you can see, it says Capital East Midlands, got your date, your time, if you've got your seatbelt on or not, how many miles, and then here on the side you've got your fuel tank, and then this side is the heat of the engine. On the steering wheel we've got like little pedals that we hardly use. They're called flappy pedals. I think they're for more when you're driving it in manual. So that's what they're used for. Obviously you can turn it up and down here, voice control to answer your calls and speak to Siri. Obviously the horn. Here is where you can change your songs, and I think that's to like, it's to scroll. So this is the little chrome bit on the steering wheel. I just love the steering wheel. So obviously this bit's all that nice shiny glossy black. It's got the lights on auto all the time, which is so handy, so they'll just come on when it gets dark. Your indicators, screen wash, actually indicators are this side, sorry, and then screen wash and wipers are this side. Then you've got cruise control here, and yeah, these are the keys that we have. We've got 2 sets of keys with this car as well. Here you've got a little compartment as well, so obviously we could keep change and whatever else in there that we need. And then on the driver's door, obviously there's more buttons on this door than there was on the passenger door. So here you've got the lock and unlock button. When you're in the car you can lock it and so on. It does lock automatically when you drive, so when you've stopped, say if you're picking someone up and the engine's still running, you have to press the unlock button. Here you have more buttons. The driver can control all of the windows in the car, so you've got the 2 back windows and the 2 front windows. And then these are the wing mirrors, so obviously you can move them and just sort them to how you like. And then these are the child lock buttons, which is really cool. We don't need them on at the minute, but when you do turn them on with a little light to tell you that they're on. This little button is to open the boot when you're inside the car. So now onto these buttons here with the aircon. You've got heated seats in this car as well. These are the heated seat buttons. Have it on full, 2, or like low. This is the fan. Turn it up, turn it down. You can control it either side, so this is the passenger side and the driver's side. Aircon's there, and then that's the auto like fan thing, I think. You've got all your different fan options, so in the car, to your face, to your feet, the rear, max, so that makes it go on really, really high. And then here is, this is the control for the radio, more for the passenger, because the driver can obviously control it on his steering wheel, her steering wheel. And then you've got drive select as well, so that helps like efficiency mode. Audis have different modes on the car, so you have like off-road, efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. So there's loads and loads of different drives. We normally have it in dynamic, and it does, if Sam changes it now, it will tell you here. So obviously look, it changes each time you change it. And then here you have a USB-C cable and a USB, the gear stick, park, reverse, neutral, drive and sport. Here we have the handbrake. It's on because the light's on, and then this is an automatic handbrake, so like when you're doing hill starts and whatever else, it automatically puts the handbrake on for you once you've fully stopped the car. We have 2 drinks holders here as well, and then lastly we have the little armrest. So this can come forward, as you can see, it can come forward, go back if you want to have the armrest out, and then it also changes its like levels, so it stops each time if you want it. The compartment in there as well, it's just got Sam's glasses case, a little car spray, and then some change in there too. And then here in the middle of the car, you can't really see it because of the lighting, there we go. So you've got the SOS, so if you've been in a car crash or anything, calls the ambulance and it like sends them straight to your location. This is the services, so like say if you break down, isn't it? If you need breakdown services like, yeah, AA or whatever else. And then these are the light. This button is for obviously when the doors are open, if you want the lights to come on. So yeah, that is basically this car. If I have missed anything, just ask me in the comments down below, like I said. So that is the end of this video. The sun is now on my face. It is boiling out here today. I can't even touch this car because it's so hot. Ask me any questions that you want and I'll hopefully give you my best advice that I can. Obviously we've had this car for about 3 months now, so we're kind of know our like bits on it, I suppose. I don't really, Sam knows more than I do, but men tend to know more about cars than women, I suppose. Yeah, I really hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!